learners, I am Veena Kaul. Today I will teach you literature reader, poetry section. The name of our poem is Frog and the Nightingale. Frog and the Nightingale. It's written by Vikram Seth. You know, children, Vikram Seth is an Indian poet. He was born in Calcutta 1952 to a giant businessman parents. Then he did his education outside India. He graduated from Oxford, then masters he did in economics from Stanford University. Then he did his further studies in one of the Chinese university. He came back to India to live with his parents, and then he started writing novels. He was interested in literature, started writing novels, short stories, and poetry. One of his novels, that's Golden Gates, very famous, in which he has depicted the culture of California. California's Silicon Valley, he has depicted in that novel. Now this Frog and the Nightingale, it's written by this Vikram Seth. Actually, this is a tale. Tale means tale kya gav? Tale gav story. Kahani, yathis vanan chne, kashir poet, kahani. Story chi, Frog and the Nightingale. It is set in a muddy area, in a wet and muddy area. That's known as Bengal bog. Muddy area means yet kichad chasan. Kichad, gande area. There was a tree. That tree was called Samek tree. And under that tree lived a frog. Tatkulis talos, that was Samek tree, tatalos rosen frog. Frog was morning. He used to croak, sing. A frog cannot sing. He is not a good singer. He used to sing every day. He used to sing from morning to evening. It was not a song. It was, he just croaked his voice. And it was very unpleasant voice. All animals around, they were disturbed. They hated that voice. But they requested frog, pleaded frog, please stop this, don't disturb them. Temiskor Zarpar insulted him. Satat Koros insult, even threw stones on him and told him not to sing from morning to evening under that tree. But frog was very determined, very selfish. He didn't pay any attention to them. He started singing daily. But one night, what happened? A nightingale came there. Nightingale came on this Samek tree and she started singing in her melodious voice. Nightingale, I bird, I kidon, soy, sobit, melodious voice, but ajan voices temis. So it must be so gyavne. And when she started singing, frog was dumbstruck. Dumbstruck means, dumbstruck kya gav? Haran gav, shock logus. Ye John voice kemish. He was scared. Khoots. From tomorrow, nobody will listen to his song. Who is this creature? He saw that it is Nightingale. Nightingale was singing. And what happened? All the creatures from far up around, they came. They were attracted to this song. And in the end, they cheered, clapped, applauded Nightingale. They was bravo, thumbs up. बहुत खुश गए थे. One more. Sorry, Bonus. One more. And Nightingale was so happy by this applaud. So गए बड़ खुश. लेकिन frog को क्या हुआ? Frog is क्या गया? So गए बड़ परेशान. वहाँ क्या बनी? वहाँ पृथ्वी में कहाँ? So he started telling Nightingale that your song is very good. Your technique is fine, but you need some training. Every day, Nightingale used to sing in the evening. In the night, she started singing, and all animals from far up, so many miles away, They used to come there and listen to the song. And frog was jealous. Now frog thought, I will charge fee. So he started charging fee. He gave them tickets and earned money. And he was jealous of this nightingale. He used to tell nightingale daily that you are not singing well, criticizing her. Nightingale was so innocent. She said, okay, whatever you will. He was totally dependent on the frog. She said, whatever you will tell me. You are a Mozart in disguise. Mozart means a big critic. You are a big critic. So chukak bodbar insan. Yitsawanak bakarti. I will do that. The frog said that you need some training. Then only you will be a winner. Yels training karak, teli banitse winner. Otherwise, and that training only I can supply you. I can give you that training. And otherwise you will be a beginner. Like that you are here. And Nightingale was so innocent that she came under the influence of frog. And now she started getting training from the frog. What happened? Daily she used to sing in the night. And 4 animals from far up used to come. Frog used to count the heads and get the money. He was so happy. He was now earning a lot of money. So he started giving training to this nightingale. Frog had no any bad intention. He was thinking that he will train this nightingale and he will get more and more money. But what happened? Nightingale used for 6 hours daily. In the day, he was giving training to the nightingale. They were singing from up and down the scale. By this, nightingale was tired. In the night, she has to sing for the animals so that frog can earn money. Day, she has to get training from the frog. She was sleep deprived. She was so tired, exhausted. She could not sing well. She could not sing well. Her voice was harsh and frog was very. And these animals did not now come. Very less animals come. And frog was very angry. He was angry because his ticket office crashed. He did not earn so much of money. He thought, now what will do? So he scolded this frog and told, you should give them something frill to the audience, something sharper and snappier. Audience need that, something fast. Give some music fast. Then only you can earn. You can earn. Nightingale was so nervous on it. She was sad because there was no applause now. She was singing in the night, but what happened? So less crowd, so less audience, no applause. She was pained. She was thinking, what happened to this? She was now so sad. She didn't like to sing in less audience and without any applause. Frog said one day, frog was so much angry. He said, you are a brainless bird. I have kept you on this stage. You are a brainless. The chin akle, me thomak to stages pet. Stages pet thomak magar te chin tagani ki. Tu chakna bolti hai kan. Bidi me sek training. Public as the ke tut cheese. You zan timan khosh kar. Timin sari. Ticket off se go khatam. Tikti chan vai ban bikan. At log chiniyawani. Animal chiniyawani. Nightingale was so sad. And what happened? She was working hard. She was doing her best, giving her best, but she was exhausted. In the day, she has to get training from the frog, work hard. In the night, she had to sing. So with the result, there was nothing, no success. And then frog started giving her again the training. Nothing was there. One day, frog said that you are a brainless bird. You do one thing. You just puff your lungs and then start singing. Puff your lungs means zor kharash. Kharash kar panas. Zor. Andar kad shah hai zor. To pat kar shuru singing. Pat gyavs. Pat karaks gyavun shuru, suban John, public will come so that I can earn the money. Then what happened? When Nightingale, her eyes were blind not without sight, but her eyes were blind with the tears. She was so sad and she was scolded by the frog. Her eyes were blind and she puffed the lungs. And what happened with the result? She burst a vein and died. And frog was very upset. He told that this is brainless bird. She got so much influenced by me. She's so innocent. I told her just do it and she did it and she lost her life. You know this, Vikram Seth, he has written this poetry, he has written this poem. In this, he has given the story of this. It has ending, it has a middle, it has ending, it has start, beginning, middle, and ending. All the three things are there. And story is in such a way, depicted in such a way that people whosoever reads this poem, remain glued to it. Them shak rozan, van kya ase buthi, van kya bane buthi. Such tat rozan, interest on bozan ye poem. Interest on bozan ye poem. It's a very good poem. Children, now I will teach you the other poem. That is Mirror. Mirror, it is written by Sylvia Plath. Do you know Sylvia Plath? She is an American poet, novelist, and short story writer. She got her acclaimed in her profession. So, sak novelist, so lekhan short story the, base lekhan novels the, stories lekhan, poem, kavita the lekhan. There is but acclaim. Acclaim means she was very famous for this. And then she married her co-poet, her fellow poet, Ted Hughes. They had 2 children. Timan zai zabache. Suchosak poet Ted Hughes, temisit kurtem khander, timan zai zabache. Magar, their marriage was not successful. They separated and she had depression. Then she had depression. She committed suicide in 1963 and she was dead. Tem isko bad depression, tem kar kaam par, tem kar suicide, 63 months. She was the first poet who was awarded posthumously Pulitzer's Prize for her collected poems. For her, the name of the book was Collected Poems. Actually, kya was Pulitzer's Prize was some British prize, literature prize. Such board prize asan, such award iwan din. Sumul temis. Posthumously. What do you mean by posthumously? Posthumously goes so. Usen ekis nafrash iwan din after her death. Marna pata agar kaisi award din ya kain cheez din, prize din, tach mana posthumously. Temis mule surprise posthumously. And she was the first poet. To ta usne kaisi mule mut surprise posthumously. Now, this mirror. Mirror. What do you mean by mirror? Mirror kya gao? To acha pata mirror kya gao? Mirror gao sheesh. Urn. Ya tis vanan chana urn. When we use this mirror, uska vaktan chi use kara mirror. Why? Kya ich kara use? Because we want to see our appearance, our look, whether we are neat or we are clean. We want to see that. The next thing is we want to check if we have got some pimples, as much ke pimple dramas, or our gray hair. We want to see that. Or we want to check our makeup. We do makeup in front of mirror. Or sometimes when we dress up, dress up chasankan, We go in front of the mirror. All these. Yeah, ये mirror ये यिवान करने. आजकल जो fashion बन्योमुत, ये decorative item यिवान use करने. In every house, in the modern house, you will find mirror as a decorative item. Whether it is in entrance, whether it is in drawing room, or it is in dining room, anywhere, it will be a decorative item. Apart from in bathrooms and dressings, it is also a decorative item. Now, in this poem, the mirror says about itself. The mirror says about its history. Mirror says that it is bias. It is truthful. Whosoever comes to it, he speaks truth. Mirror says truth. Mirror gives him the true image. It does not lie. Anybody, kanti gaisan earnest butken. Earn chumanan pershich. Earn chumanan sorry shich. Shakal havan, poor. Toy pimple cha, grey hair cha, kya cha. Tsurichun thavan kanchis. It's not hypocrite. It does not lie. It does not say anything wrong. Poor image divan, ye butkanyat. And always you will find mirror is hanging on the wall. It's hanging on the wall, meditating to other side, to its front side. It's meditating, always. And then there are the faces or the darkness that separates them from that wall. Sometimes faces means yeles gatsa earnest butkanyat, which ne khotra panan face, kya chu gatsan, separation chu gatsan. Yat wall as suti meditation os karan, yus as butkanyos wall. In front of it, that wall, it was meditating on that wall. But whenever the face comes, separates it. Or in darkness. Darkness is the other factor. Darkness to shiman separate karan. Mirror chamesh vanan pershish when you go to it. Ishun zah galat vanan. And then an old lady, it is like a mirror says, I am like a lake. Lake kya gayi? Tosha pata lake kya gayi? Lake gayi yet pani, water body. Yet was ponch asan. When you bend on a lake, whatever what you see, kya shte bozni vantam vaktan? Your own image, reflection. Panan image te bozni van. Mirror says, I am like a lake, butch's lake. Old woman comes to me and she bends over me. So she memans vuchan. A old woman chiva menish. So hame shiva menish. Whenever she was young, whenever she was middle-aged, and now she is old. She used to come me. Now she comes and bends at me and looks at me, and she gets very sad whenever she looks, because I show all her old age, or whatever old age appearances I show her. Wrinkles on her face, grey hair. Sad. Then she looks to the moon or to the candle. The moon and candles, they are all liars. For her, liars means apus. Tim chitam is apus vanan. Tim chitam is divan different image. Tim chintam is divan ye image ki tsuchaki sabudem. You have got so many wrinkles. Your hair is grey. It has turned grey. Tim chintam is divan ye image. So she gets very disturbed. She is very sad. Her eyes are full of tears. Daily she comes to the mirror. Such doiva mirror subitkenet. Hamesh buchantat. Subta sham. Suban shaman. 2 times, 3 times, evening, morning, afternoon, she comes and looks at the mirror. And mirror thinks that perhaps she is looking for a youthful age in me. Tamish basan yamahai me be soy image. Yes, me youthful age manzos. Yeah, tan bu young girls, tamish soy image mahai me. Yeah. Tamish hamesha san tears in her eyes. I'm sit kya tarah fikr. This shows that mirror is always truthful. So hamesh pazar vanan. Pur's image, however, it's not biased, it is not hypocritical, always tells the truth. So this poem is about the mirror. Have you समझ आया तो ठीक pattern? So this will be today's lecture. Now we will meet in next class. Okay, thank you.
वर्ष 1989 में एक स्वायत्त संस्था के रूप में भारत सरकार के मानव संसाधन विकास मंत्रालय द्वारा स्थापित राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय शिक्षा संस्थान NIOS दूरस्थ शिक्षा की विश्व में सबसे बड़ी मुक्त विद्यालय शिक्षा प्रणाली है। 25 लाख से अधिक पंजीकृत शिक्षार्थियों के साथ NIOS देश विदेश में 1200 से अधिक व्यावसायिक और 5500 से अधिक शैक्षिक अध्ययन केंद्रों के नेटवर्क द्वारा शिक्षा वंचितों तक पहुंचने का प्रयास करता है।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने,
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं।
जनमानस में शिक्षा और प्रशिक्षण से सामाजिक आर्थिक विकास को एक नई गति प्रदान की जा सकती है। इसी क्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हुए NIOS जन स्वास्थ्य में 1 वर्षीय प्रमाण पत्र पाठ्यक्रम राज्य स्वास्थ्य समिति स्वास्थ्य विभाग बिहार के साथ प्रारंभ करने जा रहा है। इस पाठ्यक्रम का उद्देश्य होगा सामुदायिक स्वास्थ्य कार्यकर्ताओं को शिक्षित और प्रशिक्षित करना। अगर आंकड़ों पर गौर करें तो लगभग 10 करोड़ की आबादी के साथ बिहार देश में जनसंख्या के आधार पर तीसरे स्थान पर है। राज्य का 2/3 भाग ग्रामीण क्षेत्रों में निवास करता है, जो कि कुल जनसंख्या का 88.71% है। गौर करने योग्य तथ्य ये है कि आज बिहार में एक बड़ी आबादी पर डॉक्टरों की उपलब्धता का अनुपात बहुत ही कम है। इन आंकड़ों अनुपातों को ध्यान में रखते हुए जन स्वास्थ्य की सुविधाओं के सुगम निष्पादन का एकमात्र उपाय हो सकता है प्रशिक्षित सामुदायिक स्वास्थ्य कार्यकर्ता। सामान्यतः सुदूर ग्रामीण अंचलों में कार्यरत एक प्रशिक्षित सामुदायिक स्वास्थ्य कार्यकर्ता निवारात्मक तथा उपचारात्मक स्वास्थ्य सेवाएं प्रदान करता है, जो कि मानव शरीर विज्ञान तथा क्रिया विज्ञान का आधारभूत ज्ञान और स्वास्थ्य, स्वच्छता एवं पोषण विज्ञान की समझ भी रखते हैं। जन स्वास्थ्य का ये पाठ्यक्रम सफलतापूर्वक करने के बाद प्रशिक्षित सामुदायिक स्वास्थ्य कार्यकर्ता संक्रामक, असंक्रामक तथा जीवन शैली संबंधित रोगों सहित आपातकालीन स्थिति में किए जाने वाले उपायों और रोगों की रोकथाम करने में सक्षम होंगे। साथ ही प्राथमिक उपचार, औषधि विज्ञान, फार्मेसी तथा दवाओं के दुष्प्रभावों का व्यवहार ज्ञान प्राप्त कर सकेंगे। परिवार नियोजन तथा टीकाकरण सहित मातृत्व व बाल स्वास्थ्य पर मार्गदर्शन करने में भी दक्ष होंगे। आज बढ़ती जनसंख्या के अनुरूप डॉक्टरों का उपलब्ध न हो पाना एक विषम समस्या बन गई है। समय की मांग है ऐसे प्रशिक्षित कार्यकर्ताओं को तैयार करने की जो तत्काल ग्रामीण क्षेत्रों, अस्पतालों, नर्सिंग होम और स्वास्थ्य क्लबों में जन समुदाय की देखरेख कर सके। इसके लिए प्रत्येक गांव मोहल्ले से कम एक व्यक्ति को जन स्वास्थ्य के इस व्यावसायिक प्रशिक्षण कार्यक्रम के माध्यम से प्रशिक्षण देकर कुशल बनाया जाएगा। ये प्रशिक्षित कार्यकर्ता समाज में बहुउद्देशीय स्वास्थ्य रक्षक के रूप में कार्य करेंगे। स्वास्थ्य संबंधी जागरूकता, प्राथमिक उपचार के साथ आपातकालीन स्थितियों जैसे बाढ़ और भूकंप जैसी आपदाओं में ये कार्यकर्ता उपयुक्त उपचार करने में सक्षम होंगे। जन साधारण के लिए परिवार कल्याण, रोगों की रोकथाम, स्वास्थ्य विज्ञान, स्वस्थ पर्यावरण, पोलियो निवारण तथा एड्स जैसे विषयों को इस कार्यक्रम में प्राथमिकता के साथ समाहित किया गया है। NIOS के जन स्वास्थ्य पाठ्यक्रम से उन शिक्षार्थियों को भी औपचारिक रूप से प्रशिक्षित किया जा सकता है जो भविष्य में स्वास्थ्य कार्यक्रमों में सक्रिय भागीदारी करके एक बहुउद्देशीय जन स्वास्थ्य कार्यकर्ता के रूप में कार्य कर सकेंगे। इस प्रशिक्षण कार्यक्रम के लिए राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय शिक्षा संस्थान द्वारा व्यावसायिक विषय जन स्वास्थ्य में प्रमाण पत्र पाठ्यक्रम हेतु बिहार राज्य के 38 जिलों में 149 प्रथम रेफरल इकाइयों और 533 प्राथमिक स्वास्थ्य केंद्रों में सामुदायिक स्वास्थ्य कार्यकर्ताओं को प्रशिक्षण दिया जाएगा। इन इकाइयों और केंद्रों को निर्धारित मानदंडों के अनुरूप NIOS के अध्ययन केंद्र AVI के रूप में प्रत्यायित किया जाएगा। प्रत्यायन के उपरांत इन अध्ययन केंद्रों पर प्रशिक्षणार्थियों का नामांकन आरंभ होगा। केंद्र समन्वयक इन केंद्रों का संचालन करेंगे। केंद्र समन्वयक के मार्गदर्शन में केंद्रों का प्रत्यायन, प्रशिक्षणार्थियों का नामांकन, शैक्षिक गतिविधियां, प्रशिक्षण कार्यक्रम एवं परीक्षा कार्य NIOS द्वारा निर्धारित मापदंडों के अनुरूप निष्पादित किए जाएंगे। प्रवेश के लिए अभ्यर्थी की योग्यता 10वीं पास और कम से कम 3 वर्ष का सामुदायिक स्वास्थ्य कार्यकर्ता के रूप में अनुभव होना आवश्यक है। जन स्वास्थ्य के व्यावसायिक पाठ्यक्रम की अध्ययन योजना में 40% सिद्धांत एवं 60% प्रयोग और प्रशिक्षण होगा। इस पाठ्यक्रम के 3 भाग हैं: आधारभूत जीव विज्ञान, मातृत्व एवं बाल स्वास्थ्य की देखभाल और रोगों व आपातकालीन स्थितियों में निवारण एवं प्रबंधन। इसके अंतर्गत शरीर क्रिया विज्ञान, प्राकृतिक स्वास्थ्य, घरेलू उपचार, पोषण, योग और व्यायाम, गर्भावस्था के दौरान महिला की देखरेख, स्तनपान, राष्ट्रीय स्वास्थ्य कार्यक्रम, परिवार कल्याण कार्यक्रम, स्वास्थ्यकर्ता के उत्तरदायित्व, संक्रामक रोग एवं निवारक उपाय, प्राथमिक उपचार, फार्मेसी तथा औषधि प्रतिक्रिया प्रबंधन एवं आपातकालीन स्थिति जैसे विषयों का अध्ययन किया जाता है। टीकाकरण, बेहोशी में बचाव का प्रबंधन, जलने और डूबने की स्थिति में आपातकालीन उपाय, हड्डी टूटने की स्थिति में रोगी का स्थानांतरण तथा प्राथमिक उपचार प्रमुखता से सम्मिलित हैं। योग की अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर स्वीकार्यता और महत्ता को देखते हुए इस पाठ्यक्रम में योग का अर्थ अष्टांग योग के विभिन्न चरणों और योगासनों के साथ साथ प्राणायाम की विधियों को प्रमुखता से सम्मिलित किया गया है। एक राष्ट्रीय लक्ष्य के रूप में सभी के लिए शिक्षा और स्वास्थ्य आज एक प्राथमिकता का विषय है। भावी प्रशिक्षणार्थियों की सामाजिक आर्थिक विषमताओं को ध्यान में रखकर तैयार किए गए जन स्वास्थ्य के इस पाठ्यक्रम के संचालन से एक नई व्यावसायिक प्रशिक्षण क्रांति को दिशा मिलेगी। जनमानस के विकास में राज्य स्वास्थ्य समिति बिहार और NIOS का यह संयुक्त प्रयास एक नई दिशा दिखाएगा और जन स्वास्थ्य के क्षेत्र में शिक्षा प्रशिक्षण का ये पाठ्यक्रम एक नई किरण बनकर समाज को रोशन करेगा।